Good evening, group. It is the Dark Comic Nerd, guys. We got a couple things going on tonight. It is, as I said, if you're following my Twitter account, that I am doing the final night, guys, that we have any banners for the rerun of the GUDAGUDA event. At the same time, they are doing the Cozy Up to Winter campaign. However, they are not doing anything that I am interested in for characters, I believe. I actually got Watanabe, I think, by accident a while back. Now, if we go into the summon not the history, guys, but the info. Let me see here. Yes, there is a Berserker, I believe, Kinotoki. He is a rather infamous Berserker in the sense that he's been around in the game for a while. But there was a costume change, and he was a prominent character in the Lost Belt 5.5, which, by the way, folks, if anybody hasn't noticed, so going back to him real quick, guys, we might try a summon for him, but we'll see if that's going to come up down the road, guys. Money is tight right now. We're also going to do this, the third annual, I'm not even going to try to pronounce I'm just going to say the Yama Ultimate Queen Tournament, guys. I think I have gotten to the final part, possibly, of where you build the rice towers for the post-game, post-GUDAGUDA event, and I don't think I did that last year. I'm almost sure I did not. So, but going back to what I was about to talk about, guys, they are going to do this new GUDAGUDA event. However, you have to clear 5.5. So here we go, guys. The fun has been sucked out of FGO again, because it has been a long time since you needed to do anything other than just complete the first singularity. But no, we're back to, you need to complete the other stuff. And it's like, I'm sorry, folks, but with all the events been going on, pardon me, guys. Ugh. Almost had to sneeze. I haven't had a chance. I mean, I've been grinding on the events. I don't know when they think I'm going to have a chance to play the Lost Belt. There hasn't been a lot of downtime to do the Lost Belt, and I'm still stuck in the freaking Olympus one, guys, and I'm going to be there for a while. So the thing is that there is this stuff about where they're going to have these servants that are available. They're not talking about the new ones, but I'm pretty sure that, from what I understand, there are some new servants that are going to be available. Here it is, guys. Story clear support campaign to help you clear out the stuff from the 5.5 and the other stuff, blah, 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 blah. Yippee, skippy, wahoo. If you have the time, and if you're even up that far, because a lot of people aren't even up that far, guys, to the Lost Belt. Some people are just starting this game. So for free-to-play players that are trying to do this, this sucks all the joy out of it, because the last couple, including the one we're currently in, you've been able to do it. But no, we're back to sucking all the fun out of stuff, because they wanted to put in certain characters, and that's usually what it is, that you can only see if you're allotted. So let me put it this way, guys. Let me put it in layman's terms. You get to this part in the game, the developers don't want you to be spoiled. Get events past a certain point. There you go. That's the cut and dry of it. It sucks. It's stupid. I hate it. It's been great up to now, but of course, this is what's going to happen. I missed out other events because of the same BS crap. Luckily for me, the event will probably come back in reruns next year, and hopefully by then I'll have caught up to here. We'll wait and see what happens. So, in the meantime, guys, what we're going to do is we are going to do a combination of, let's see here real quick. Come on, get to it. This, guys, we are going to try to get Hiji. We're going to try to get HIJIKARA. If we're lucky, we'll see what happens. I'm not really, sure how it's going to go. It didn't go so swimmingly last time, but we did have one roll that was just phenomenal, but we did not get what we wanted. So yeah, we are going to do this, guys. We are going to do this, and then we are going to try to summon. And if we're lucky, we'll have some leftover quartz afterward that we can maybe use during the next event. Because, yes, I cannot take part in the next event, guys, but I can take part in the summoning that is most assuredly going to come up. Yeah, I immediately knew that if we had to fight a ruler, we were going to have to fight her. I don't know who our... okay, so we do have choices. Okay, and we're going to go with an Avenger because I'm not stupid. Okay, so we got to change to the lineup. I'm going to put MASH in. And we're going to change to my Avenger 2 because we're going to throttle the crap out of this character. However, I need to do some other minor changes. We're really going to go to town on this. We're lucky this won't take too long at all, guys. And we'll get right to the summoning. But since I thought this might be the last quest, and I think it might be the last quest for me of this event, guys, I figured we could do it as part of this. Alright, let's get to going. Alright, let's let MASH be the target focus. And we'll go to town with our Avengers. Since her defense is up, it's going to be a little harder to take her down, but we have some options. Yeah, she just made herself invincible, but I'm invincible too, so you may suck it. Unfortunately, this is going to leave us in a bit of a bind, where we can't do much damage, but however, we can build up our Noble Phantasm. In a minute. There we go. We're going to try to save our Noble Phantasm, guys, and hope that things don't get too difficult. Of course, MASH is going to be... So let's see if we can use her for at least a little bit and see where this goes. Not bad. Nice job, MASH. What did she just do to us? What did she just do? Delayed effect. After 2 turns, decrease attack and decrease defense. Okay. I wonder if that had any additional effects, but it doesn't matter. We're going to try to hit her right now. Her Noble Phantasm cannot do us any damage, folks, just for reference. Her Noble Phantasm, guys, is basically a support Noble Phantasm, so it really doesn't do a whole lot. Her damned defense up is really a pain in my butt. So I didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, but I think we can finish off another gauge. Oh yeah, and we put a burn status on her, so... Yeah, so here we go. Her Noble Phantasm should only strengthen her, but not do any damage to us. As you can see, it really didn't do a whole lot, and we now have another Noble Phantasm we can use. We're going to try. And, of course, Mash, of course, has all the crits on her, which is one of the downsides of having her in the party. I hate to say it. See, now I have the increased attack, so that did a bit more damage than the other one did. So I'm using the wonderful, yeah, I don't like that. And there's the Invincible again, of course you would. Yeah, but she's taking at least a little damage, plus we're not exactly, without some backup. Her buster's down. I should have set up some other stuff when I had the opportunity. I did not. It's going to come back and bite me in the kicker. But no matter what I did there, it wasn't going to help. Yep. That'll heal everybody, though. So that's not all bad. Alright. Setting up for another good one, guys. Let's see what happens here. We might be able to finish her off. She did take out one of my best opportunities. However, it looks like Nash's Noble Phantasm is ready. So we will get that advantage. But unfortunately, the support servant we have is not the best, because the CE for the event that raises your attack by anywhere from 100 to 200%, depending on if you have an MLB on it or not. If it's total MLB, you're fine. It's 200% boost. Unfortunately, the backup character we get does not have that ability to have that attack boost, and she's already nerfed our attack. Oh, so close! But remember, guys, she's not going to really be able to do much to us anyway, because, once again, not an attack-based Noble Phantasm. All it does is buff. Basically, her Noble Phantasm is total support, guys. I could sit back, folks, and the massive burns I have managed to do to this character would eventually finish her off, but we'll do what we can do. Alright, here we go, folks. Goodbye. This is going to finish you off, and you are toast. That took a bit longer than I thought it was going to, guys, but all in all, not too bad. I gotta admit, after so many of these cards, I'm just sick of seeing them. Okay, so now we're back to the settlement base. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, there's more? Oh my gosh, how far can you keep this going? So I might end up doing this before the end of the night, guys. I have over an hour before I go to bed. And I actually have quite a bit of materials. The only thing I'm really... actually, unfortunately, those tend to be the two materials I'm the most short on, looking at my lineup. Now, I have a bunch of farming stuff, guys, that I got as just a bonus here. So I have got a bunch of stuff to trade in. Unfortunately, I haven't fully decided what I'm going to trade in for it. I really would like to get this, so I am going to trade in finally for this, guys, even if it wipes me out. It did wipe me down pretty clean, but that really gets us set up, guys, for later. I've got a bunch of Hellfires and everything in there. Now, as you can see, guys, I have 110 of these sturdy logs. I could try to trade a bunch of them in. If I go down here... There we go. Every 10 I trade in, I could get a couple more of these fragrant thatches. We'll see, guys. I didn't really care about the post-game stuff so much as I was really hoping that tournament was the last thing. Just because it took you away from the settlement to do it. So I was like, oh, goody. But I think it might stop at 10. I don't think I've ever gotten this far in even the original one. So at the very least, I wanted to show you guys that. Now, let's get to what you guys are really here for, the summoning stuff. We are going to try to do this, guys, right here. However, what we're going to do first is we are actually going to do something really simple since we haven't had a lot of luck trying with my user rituals. We're just going to do a bland old ticket, guys, which is probably going to get us nothing. Call that one 100%. And then we're going to strictly go right into doing the roll, guys, because doing the pre-ritual has not always netted us much of anything lately. Sometimes it helps, most times lately it is not. Like they set up something to keep us from, you know, lucking out. Now, there's a good start, guys. Now, I do not have the camera on, guys, tonight, just because it really won't benefit us any. If anything, it will cause more lag during this, so... Hey, I got another one of those. Nice. That'll get me towards MLB in the future, because that is a future card being special released just for this campaign. Oh, not a spook. Oh, wait. She was rated up, but I don't believe she was rated up in this particular banner. I think she is being rated up in a different banner that is currently, you know, concurrently running somewhere else. It's kind of funny. It's like the server got confused on which banner we were on for a second. But yeah, turning the camera on will only cause more lag, so let's avoid that, guys. So we did get a gold 4-star spook right off the bat. I do believe I might already have her total MP5. We'll check. That looked like pause. Was it going to be anything good? And at this point, since we got a spook, we're less likely to get a 5-star servant, but maybe we'll luck out. What would have been nice, guys, is to get him right off the bat and then be able to save the rest of my quartz for when, I would imagine it's not going to be too long away, maybe a week or so, the new GUDAGUDA event comes up, and I have a strong suspicion about some of the characters that are being released, and we'll be able to do some rolls for that. The amount of servants we're getting tonight isn't bad. Here's a Berserker, but it isn't going to do us any good. Remember when they screwed us a little while ago, guys, and gave us a freaking Frankenstein instead? Oh my gosh, talk about getting irritated. Yeah, those are only throwaways now. I definitely don't need that. That seemed like a bit of a pause. Oh, it is a servant. And nada. And it would suck because we don't need any more. Oh gosh, have we seen enough of you, Avasbron? Avasbron, jeez. So yeah, so not bad, but definitely nothing really special good. So see how no rate up here for her, but if we go over here, guys, so it's like, wait a minute, I think they got confused on which banner we're on. Anyway, guys, I did forget something. Couple things we can buy with, we are in a new month, and I haven't done this yet. By the way, guys, are these special ones going on for the winter campaign. I could usually give a rat's patootie about these, but because they are special and they do not cost a lot, I am going to go for these. Same with the codes, guys. I believe I might already have these particular codes, and as you can see, I have a lot of mana prisms that I can afford to use, so I'm going to go for it anyway. Maybe I do not. Maybe these are new. I could be wrong. They all are 3 stars, but they were all sent to my present box. Oh, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't necessarily mean they're new. If it says, yes. See how they weren't conceptualized, guys? They didn't actually show us for the first... That obviously was not for the first time because they weren't conceptualized, which means they didn't come up and say, you know, new, basically. Now, besides that, guys, we also have, of course, our standard month-to-month thing, which is more tickets, which I think we will save for the GUDAGUDA event, even though it doesn't do me a lot of good. And, of course, Lovely, more Blaze of Wisdoms. So I am sitting on a crap ton of those. Now, as you saw, guys, there was no pre-ritual, and yet we did pretty good. Let's see if a... Oh, I did not know there was a... Where is that? Upcoming event? Is it for the upcoming event? Then, wait a minute. I could have swore I saw something. Let me back up. Enhancement QP cost down by half. Super and great success rate times 2. But for who? It must be the new ones, because I know it isn't for the current. So it must be for this upcoming event, guys. Which means, let's see if we get lucky. I've been really meaning to get some of these characters up, and as you can see, we have a crap ton of embers to use. Wowza! Hello, Dolly. Well, we don't really care if that was a great success, super success, mediocre success, because most likely it isn't going to matter. But hey, it makes us feel a little better, doesn't it, guys? So let's go for it. Check on something, guys. 33%. That ought to get us pretty good. Oh, did I click on it by accident? And I might have clicked on it by accident too hard, and now we're in the skip function. Are we? Oh, considering all we're seeing is 5 and 4s, I think we might have accidentally hit skip. Yes, I did. But look, it was gonna suck anyway. So we did get another one of these guys, which means we probably lost the coin flip. What a bummer that was. But we're gonna do the last one, guys, and if we if nothing happens, guys, nothing happens. And we're gonna move on, and maybe he'll be rated up again when it comes time to do the next GUDAGUDA event. There's definitely a strong possibility, guys. In the meantime, however, we're going to keep trying on some other additional characters, and then we're going to move on with life, guys. And we're going to go, excuse me, I'm going to go and do some other stuff before my night ends tonight. Did it freeze? I think it froze, guys, a little bit. You could hear it still clicking along. It's like the sound effect got stuck. We're getting a lot of luck. Are you practically guaranteed to get something? No. Okay, I didn't think so. We're gonna I know we just got something anyway, guys. We're gonna keep doing this, and we're gonna just ascend this character. I've been trying to since the summer event got over, so let's just go for it no matter what happens. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll take our chance to see if we get what we need. We did. Alright, guys, so let's ascend this character. I've been, like I said, wanting to do this ever since the summer event got over, so... I'm mostly stuck with this, guys, because watch, they're gonna fuse. And I didn't care for the fused one. Yep, she's the sword again. Yeah, we went back to a male voice. So there we go, guys. We have invincibility and NP gain, which is something I definitely could have used during the current event. But hey, you can't always get what you want. And that's why we're going to take that wonderful little saying, and we're going to see what happens here on our last pull, guys, because we're not going to spend a buttload of money. That's why I only did $40 worth of quartz. I currently just spent over $600 to put heating oil in my house. Oh my gosh, we're going to get another one of those. Ugh, I just burn them now, basically, guys. Meaning I send them as embers for other... Oh my gosh, it's the same freaking cards that we just got at the end of the last one. What is up with that? Oh, I saw that. Pause. Come on, baby. I need a new car. I really do, actually. Please no more spooks. So anyway, yeah, thing is that I had to put in a lot of money, guys, for heating oil, which means I'm on the low end of things for money, and so I'm not going to, you know, go crazy blowing all my freaking money on this. And there's more other, you know, new events coming up with other new banners, so, you know, I gotta be careful. At least the number of gold CE we're getting is increased, but this is kind of sad. And 5-star servants are supposed to be hard to get, you know, for a reason, folks. It's sad to say. Yeah, slight pause. CE? Yeah. I meant to say event CE, but... Ooh, that seemed like it was a bit longer. Event CE this time? No, but we did get 4-star. So we're on a bit of a run with, you know, good 4-star, 5-star CE. Unfortunately, it looks like that might be all we end up getting tonight, guys. There's a whole lot of CE and one stupid spook that was in the wrong banner. If you guys remember from a couple of days to a week or so back, the reason I wanted this Berserker so badly is because his Noble Phantasm does defense dealing damage, and he is something that a lot of people use. So he would have been very helpful to have, but it just wasn't. It didn't look like it was going to be, guys. And there's really no other way we can do this. We could try to use our tickets, but I think that would be a joke. Speaking of things that are joke, let's go ahead and do this, guys, just because why the heck not? Oh yeah, pathetic joke. Oh, big time. Sometimes it's good for the chuckle, and by that I mean, boy, it's the stupidest thing they ever added. I don't think anybody has gotten any good benefit out of that stupid 1 quartz thing. It's basically like a slot machine saying, oh, you lost all your money, but here's a bonus try so that maybe you can get all your money back, and then basically just gives you a big middle finger. So it's basically what it is, guys. It's a scam. And eventually, I think a lot more people will realize it's a scam. I don't think anybody's gotten anything good out of it at all. So, we did do some of the stuff here, and we got some really good cards, guys. I don't think I got another one of those Noble, whatever Noble's brother's name is that I don't want to try to pronounce this late in the evening. It's almost 8:30, and my ability to pronunciate stuff is going down the crapper. So, but yeah, we have plenty of him. I'm good. I might try. Because he's only available, guys, during the thing. But I did get a bunch of his coins already through the store. And like I said, guys, we did fairly good. I think progressing a lot further in this. I will see if I might want to go for the last one. I'm not holding my breath. I'm going to look and see if the final one right here, guys, if we do this one where it says you can raise it to 10 stories, I'm going to look it up. If it says that is the final one, I will go ahead and try to do it before the end of my evening. If it says it just keeps on going and going and going, screw that. Because I can look on the FGO Wikipedia, guys, and find out, because it will tell me. But we'll just see what happens. But that, guys, you should probably consider number 9 is where we ended our Rice Towers for this year. That's probably what you should expect. No HIJIKARA. Like I said, he might show up probably in the next banner, though. Excuse me. The next event in a new banner. So the thing is that we might try for him again. And we, like I said, might try for that other guy that is the Berserker from 5.5, whose name escapes me at the moment. And once again, I am not in the mood to try to remember what his name is or pronounce it tonight. So I'm going to leave it at that. But thank you so much, guys. If you found your way here from Twitter, I did say that I was going to post this up on Twitter as soon as I get it uploaded. And so I am. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the event if this was your first time. I believe that you didn't need to have any super prerequisites to do it. So if you're free to play, like my good friend 1010, which shout out to them and all the other folks that we know out there, guys, that check out my video. And thank you guys. We are up to 20 subscribers, the last I knew. So thank you so much, guys. It's nice to have a nice round number again. I hope that if you're doing free-to-play, or even if you're not doing free-to-play, if this is your first time, that you enjoyed it, guys. It is a nice little event. It is a shorter event than most times. That is why you only had 30 quests to do. So the thing is, it is a little easier to actually finish some stuff and get to the post-game stuff than it is on other stuff. And there was a kind of welfare servant if you had some of the friend summoning points. We actually have ridiculous amounts considering how long I've been playing this game. So I didn't really bother with much, but for some people it's a good opportunity to get a brand new friend summon servant that a lot of people didn't know about. There was a whole hoopla about it last year. It took them forever to tell you that it was in the friend summon thing, and it had actually been there for a bit. I knew it was supposed to be in there. And it was just this whole thing where it took them forever to actually mention it. So, and in the meantime, guys, keep your eyes out, because sometime very shortly there is going to be a Chaldea broadcast, and that is where they're going to tell us about the wonderful GUDAGUDA event, because that's what they do. They do a big broadcast, and then they do Lost Belt, or they do the next big event. So I'm sure since this one kind of semi-ties into the Lost Belt 5.5, it's why they're doing a broadcast before they announce it, but we all know it's coming. So, yay for everybody that gets to do that. I am not one of them. Thank you, FGO, for sucking the fun out of things again. As I think we determined with that wonderful roll we got tonight, because all we could manage was a stupid spook. Oh, by the way, before we leave you guys tonight, let's see about that. Are we up to MP5 with her? I believe we are, since she is sitting alone up there. So let's double check. Let's see. Berserkers, Assassins, and ding, 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 right where I'm tapping, guys. There we are. So she is going to be another rare prism for the collection when I get around to it. In the meantime, thank you so much, everybody. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you're watching this tomorrow, I hope you enjoy your pre-TGIF. And I thank you guys for checking me out here on the Shattered Ray Shift channel. And for all of you guys that are, you know, looking forward to whatever's next, welcome to the club if you're not able to do the next event. And that'll just give you more time to do what I'm going to do, which is get back into some of the pseudo-singularities and the other story stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you guys the next time we see you. Peace out, everybody.